Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to Brainy the RPG Cat. It is Sunday, and Sundays on this channel mean that we are going to have Sonic Sundays. And I also have the second half of Sonic Colors in order to complete, but in the meantime, though, I was messing around on the old internet and I just found out about the great, wonderful world of Sonic Mania modding. This is one of the most ambitious, I guess I would say, projects in Sonic modding. This is Sonic Megamix Mania is that a ROM hack of an original Sonic game turned into a Sonic Mania mod, and so it's a really cool looking game, and I am very happy in order to share it to you as the efforts once again of the quite brilliant Sonic the Hedgehog original games community and an original old school Sonic game because we know that Brainy likes his Sonic games Genesis style. So we're gonna get started in a moment, but I actually think I'm going to need this in a moment. Let me see if I can figure this out on my own, as I would like to start a poll. All right, yeah. Opens up. So the poll question is, which character do I play? All right, and so we have in this game, I believe it's Sonic, Shadow, Mighty, Tails, or also Knuckles and Amy. So I don't know, because I only have 5 slots in order to do this, but let's see that. Okay. I'll start the poll anyway. So, which character would you like me to play when I start in Sonic Mania? And while I'm at it, I should mosey on over to the actual start screen. All right. So probably the only one who actually might be watching right now is Queen Vampiress. So maybe I'm just allowing Queen Vampiress to choose this, but at any rate, okay, well, I didn't get an answer on the poll, so I guess that means I'm going true blue, at least for the start of this year. Awfully is tempting to play somebody like Shadow, though. Alright. I know even if I am playing Sonic, I do have a couple of new abilities here. I do have the ability in order to homing attack. I also do have the ability in order to ring dash. So a homing attack or a ring dash, which I can't demonstrate because there are no little strings of rings around. Alright. So, and yeah, here we are. We're playing the feud. Already as wonderfully old school Sonic as it could possibly get in here. But of course it would be, because this is the Sonic Mania engine running here. So I think there are 6 zones in this. Should be able to beat this in no time flat, but also I do know that there is a bid to grab the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know how that works. I think, yeah, you would be required in order to get all of the 7 Chaos Emeralds to a level. Beat all the special stages early on if you wanted Super Sonic. No special effects for the shield, sadly, because Sonic does have the special abilities. Alright. Okay, upsy daisy. Just came by to say, Chowdy, I gotta stay focused on the music video, but it's coming together. Yes. Thank you very much for coming in, Polybee. Be sure to check out Polybee from the 303, is that he just released a new track, which was the ending theme for a stream from a mutual friend of ours, and he's really working hard on completing an original song based on Sonic Rumble. So, you know, you'll get all the details of that on my YouTube page. And, of course, you can check out twitch.tv/polybee from the 303 for the rest of it. Why do we get arguments about this for Sonic? Whoops. Didn't mean to hit a restart. Well, anyway, back to my jollies. Tra-la-la-la. This is just old school Sonic as best as it can possibly be. You've got a good original solo in there, yeah, definitely. But anyway, it's music based on Sonic Rumble, so it is pretty awesome, and absolutely, yeah, you should check it out. Hopefully the video will be out soon. Speaking of videos, I'm also just wrapped up producing a new video for this stream, and that's going to be coming out this Wednesday during my Wednesday evening stream at 6:30 p.m. MST right here on twitch.tv/BrainyTheRPGCat. So, you've been productive lately. Well, you know, I think I have you as a little bit of an inspiration when it comes to that, Polybee, because given how I've been seeing the percentage of the Rumble videos that you have been working on, is I thought, well, you know, maybe I might be able to just put a little oompa down my pants and do the exact same thing. Welcome back, Queen Vampiress. Thank you for tuning in tonight. How are you doing? Well, keep it up. You're getting there. Yep. I can hardly wait to show you all the new brainy stuff that's going to be coming out soon. As at this point, I've had lots of opportunities to do the ring dash, but I haven't done it yet. Something vaguely like that. Alright. I remember one or two of the enemies here being from the Press Garden Zone in the non-modded Sonic Mania. Yep, modded too, that's right. This is Sonic Megamix Mania, which I believe was originally a fan game, and now it just kind of exists as what people are saying is one of their personal favorite Sonic Mania mod games. Oh. I almost really had something with the ring dash there for a second. If so far, you know, it is a pretty solid Sonic game, and it also has got some pretty awesome original music, so. Yeah, gotta go fast. Sweet, sweet forward momentum via Super Sneakers.
It's showtime!
Alright. I think we are fighting a permutation of the original level 1 boss here. Okay, bounced off something. I'm bouncing off of these strawberry plants here. Supposed to give me enough upward momentum in order to hit the wrecking ball up top. Okay, so if I stand on the strawberry, I actually bounce higher each time. That's how this is supposed to work. It's amazing I hit it that many times before realizing that's what the answer was. Throw in the Street Fighter signs because I guess it's commercial. Something that you have the freedom of doing in a mod. Here we are in what looks like Marble Garden, but which is hopefully going to be much faster. Oh, well, I was teased with the entrance to a bonus stage, but I passed it right by, unfortunately. You know, maybe this is going to end up being exactly the same speed as Marble Garden, but I don't mind because this music in the background is dope. Alright. Get thee behind me, Lava Badnik. Ah, gee, well, they do put quite the tricky bunch of obstacles between you and the special rings. Hey, you better get back to it before your adrenaline fades. I know that feeling. Far be it from me in order to stand in the way of the plight of l'artiste. I just want to get the video to 75 before I go to bed. I have no idea what I am, but I started at 69. Yeah. When I was working on my own video, is that, you know, I did get a sizable amount of it done in the first couple of days. It's just that there was one really special effect, let me put it that way, that I had to work on over 3 days, but totally worth it. Oh. I mean, do they actually want me to... Well... If they did, then I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. They probably wanted me to ring dash up there. Alright. Love being in the zone, especially for it's a future video. Yes, yes, yes. I shan't impose on you any longer. I absolutely, positively want you to make your progress on the Sonic Rumble video. Because you do your very best. I fell onto that, and I can't help but notice that the Eggman monitors are all over the place. Codename Gamma, I hope your playthrough is going well. It's going quite well. I mean, I'm just on a tour at this point, is that, you know, modded Sonic Mania game, original new zones, couldn't be happier about that. And thank you very much for tuning in. How you doing tonight? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there, but I finally made it up top. It's cool. I'm kind of bouncing on a Peon Zagoi that is disguised as a rock right now. Oh, you're the programmer for this. I'm so glad it's doing well, and thank you for playing the mod. Absolutely. I cannot say enough good things about the Sonic game community, and I was just really fascinated about this, so I did have to give it a try, modding my Sonic Mania game so that I could play it. There's going to be a lot more where this came from, especially when I start going through the other characters. Maybe I'll have enough time tonight in order to do a second run. Oh. There goes absolutely everything. All the change out of my pockets. Up. Okay, so there has to be a trick here. Yeah, there we go. That's how I... Well, no, I didn't. I thought I did. There's got to be another chain to yank around here so that I can get into the bonus room. Ah, there it is. Of course, it is hidden behind that bush. I gotta figure out, yeah, how to get up this ramp with just enough speed in order to get in there. Get out of the way, Batnik. Same Batnik time, same Batnik channel. So when I was testing this out, I actually did manage to get into the bonus stage in the first level, but it's funny just because I'm just moving forward that I'm only getting to it now. I really do like the original design in the bonus stages particularly. You know, a little bit of a different shading on Sonic, you know, a significant amount of new texture map work right there on the floor. Oh. There was 17 special stage acts and 2 acts of Sunny Shores, yeah. I just as I had mentioned earlier, is that there's like 6 zones in this. So I think that you really have to put in the work in order to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds if you want them. Sonic gets that really good drag whenever you manage to get max speed. And this one is an easy one to get, but I'm pretty sure the rest of them are a lot more challenging than that. Uh-oh. I fall down. Yeah, well, I'm not moving forward until I find another switch, so let's see, where might that be? Is it that button up there? Nope. Yeah, the switches are usually closer to the door. And also... Oh, it's right there in the center of the lava pit. If it was a horse, it would have bit me. Alright. Uh-oh. There's lava all over the joint. When I was young, I thought lava would have been more of an obstacle. Also quicksand. I'm pretty sure I used to think, don't wander too far off into the neighborhood, because eventually I'm going to fall into a lava pit or a quicksand pit, and my parents would never find me again. Okay, the ground is looking like it's rising up to meet me, so I better make this fast. Switch here. Alright. Well, come on, there's got to be something there.
It's showtime!
Alright, we're fighting a boss again. And this time it is a reasonable facsimile of the Caterpillar boss in Sunset Zone. Uh-oh. It's amazing how I've been juggling this one ring this whole time. Well, now my luck's run out. Bah. That hedgehog. All over the place. Grab a half-dozen rings and a shield, and then we will start all over again.
It's showtime!
I don't think the homing attack works here, but you know, just the ability to carry myself forward is incredibly helpful in this boss fight. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble again. Okay, very well timed, Mr. Caterpillar, sir. Take 3. Okay, you can actually see the Caterpillar boss, like, sink down just before you get in the stage. That was a nice little graphical, accoutrement there. Well, it didn't take long before I found myself in exactly the place that I was before. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a little cheaterific, but I was able to do it. That's a cool ending, yeah, making good use of the teleporters from Studiopolis. Troop Sushi. That's the developer call out right there. A nice redesigns on the Studiopolis monitor there. Yay, extra life. I actually doubled up on it because that little armadillo made me lose my rings, but then I grabbed all the big rings again, and then I got another extra life. Lots of bonus right there. In a typical Sonic game is that I would be really happy about all the free stuff I got in the casino stage. And then 3 or 4 stages later when I'm in Oil Ocean Zone or something like that, I just kind of wish I was in the the casino stage again. It's true, though. Yep. Up. I got Sonic Sickle there again. Blue raspberry flavored ice cream with bubblegum eyes. Can still be found in your grocer's freezer to this day. Yeah, it's a playground literally before hell. Although I think we got hell slightly out of the way in the previous zone. I don't think we're going to see that much lava again. Baby, every time that we kiss, it's hot lava. Every time that we make love, it's lava. Hot lava. Lava so hard it makes me sweat. Lava so warm and wet and red. Lava! I'm so dead. Yeah. Not a good place to get caught. Love this track here. This is really funky. Ah, drat. I fell at the rather unfortunate end of that. Let's see, can we break through this? Doesn't feel like I can break through this. Oh, I know what I would need to do. I don't think I'm gonna get my opportunity anymore. But I probably needed to sail all the way down here inside of an ice block in order to break that ice chamber and then get into the bonus room. I thought maybe there was a chance to do it again from the right. It doesn't look like it. Alright. Gotta stretch and get more caffeine. Yeah, absolutely. We want Polly to be a hard-working music video making machine. Things feel very bright for the creativity amongst me and my homies. And my fam, as it were. Okay, interesting little gimmick here. Okay, yeah. Avoid the spike balls. Don't let anything pop my balloon. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. I let it happen to me again. Alright. Let's try to stay on the upper part of this stage. The upper part is where the safety is. Yeah, get back to the left if I ever end up falling off of all this. Well, I was hoping that was going to lead me somewhere, but I guess not. I don't like my chances of bounding down all of this while wearing a fire shield. Those little ice springs are really cool. Is that you get to jump off of them once and then they shatter because they're ice. Say bad bomber beetle. No bomber biscuit. I'm having flashbacks to the inflated head from Earthworm Jim 2.
It's showtime!
Alright. The first time we've seen Eggman in this game, and, is really working the pinball mechanics, as any good Casino Zone Eggman boss should do. That was working out until it didn't. But that was really fun, you know, both an ice theme stage and a casino stage. Alright. I'm getting better at this. Pretty soon I'm going to beat a zone with actual rings in my pocket. Proud of that transition. It took a while to code. It certainly looks like it. It's something that I think a standard Sonic game doesn't do, is that still take things over from the very last time we saw Sonic. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't the shield that makes the drownies go away, unfortunately. There we go. Okay, I see what I have to do. Okay, how am I going to reconcile this one? Okay, can't go downward. I hope I didn't get myself stuck in some sort of awkward position. That there might have been something I had to switch in order to make the bubbles allow me to carry myself all the way down. Oh yeah, the rings. I can, yeah, ring dash through that. Thanks, Gamma. I don't know if I'd be able to figure that out for myself, because the ring dash has been so foreign to me the entire time I've been playing. Ooh, okay. It's one of these types of sections. Alright. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the ring dash is gonna help me out of this as well. Alright. Oh, there's a worse one waiting in the wings. I just know it. It would get soft locked if there's sections. Think about what tools you have available to get through them. Alright. I do believe that there has been a special spring in every single stage that we've played in so far. That is some good quality of detail. Okay, now comes the bubble that's going to save me, or not. Probably not. Oh, I fell for it. That is the programmer trap that happens right after the checkpoint, folks. Oh, here we are again. Thought I was going to grab that last one, but... should be doing a little bit more of that humming attack as well. Alright. That's a cool little reverb that you added to the drowning music. Up, here we are again. Those platforms move. That's pretty sneaky. Upsy daisy. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We just came back from our 2-minute break. Commercial break from Twitch. Thank you, everybody, for staying tuned in. Oh, actually, I jumped the gun a bit. It only just started. Play through a little bit of that. Right. Okay, now we're back. You know, I made a little bit of a mistake earlier, is that I thought that the commercial break had already ended. But thank you everybody for having stayed tuned in. This is Brainy the RPG Cat. We are playing Sonic Megamix Mania. I have found myself in the stage that is modeled after Oil Ocean, so the people who have been watching this channel for a very long time know that I have the darndest time when it comes to the Sonic Mania version of Oil Ocean Zone, to the extent that I consider it to be one of my personal arch-enemies. As I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a different experience, or at least I'm hoping that this is going to be a different experience. They're doing some really great mashups here, is that we're still significantly in the area that is like that of the Water Temple. But then there is also just all of these Oil Ocean obstacles here. And now we're underwater, and then we see some of the submarines, which is also pretty cool. Oh yeah, that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm wising up to some of the game mechanics here, but this is already stage 5. Uh-oh. This is not good. Not good. Good. There we go. Just out here, leaving a pile of drowned hedgehogs in my wake. I was seconds from doing that the right way. Alright. Drowned hedgehogs in my wake. That's right. Too bad hedgehogs can't breathe underwater like my very good friend Gold-T Fish here. Check him out on his channel. Twitch.tv/Gold-T-Fish.
Why is Gumby so green? Because he's
Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. How are you doing? You have to get going. Please have a good rest of your stream. And good luck. Thanks for playing. I'm going to need it, especially if I'm going to spend any more time in the underwater section of this stage. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do enjoy Sonic Megamix Mania. It has been an extremely amusing game. I am so glad I preempted the second half of Sonic Colors in order to play this. Everybody give Gamma a round of applause for providing us with a most enthusiastic form of entertainment this evening. When you get to the chase section, turn around at the start and hit the button for a secret. When I get to the chase, I'm assuming I will almost immediately know what the chase is when I find it. Oh. Okay, there was a breather around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Well, never mind that. I'm losing a little bit to the overall inertia of the stage. Yeah, you're gonna die here a few times, just so you know. Well, we'll see how well we make out, because, yeah, we're getting very, very close to our last life. Had to be a little bit more meticulous. Let's make sure that I can make it across here while pausing enough times in order to grab the air bubbles. All right. Oh, hello, Jericho. Still friend. We're getting ready to confront the Oil Ocean boss again. Yeah, so, as I recall, yeah, first go into the submarine. Okay, you have to go a little bit slower when you're climbing the pillars because you have the ability to dash. There we are. Let's see if I actually might be able to improve my chances of beating this boss in the mod version of this game as opposed to the original. Alright. Ah, drat. There are times when big rings really aren't that helpful. It certainly hopes that, you know, they patched in geysers that will throw me back to the top of the stage. Makes this a little bit more palatable. I'm pretty sure in the original game I would just sink to my death. Not sure I did any damage at all in that little mix-up. That wouldn't be quite fair. It wouldn't be quite fair to the programmers. Alright. Doing good with the main head, not so much with the tentacles. There we go. Well, I believe that I did much better in this than in the original version because I was prevented from sinking in the quicksand. And that is probably solely the only reason. Okay, now we are at Starry Night Zone. Okay, the piano keys gimmick is here. Yeah, I know I have to go around the circle here. But I'm also trying to watch out because there's this little mosquito badnik that's flying around. There's actually lyrics to the tune in this stage. Blinka, 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 blinka. Tickling the ivories with Sonic and the Music Machine. Okay, this is too enclosed a space for these two gimmicks to be right next to each other. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, like that. Alright. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Interesting graffiti on the walls. One of them is actually that Extreme Sonic that was found hidden in the files of Sonic CD. This feels vaguely familiar. It almost feels like Collision Chaos, which means we might be happening upon that chase scene that was previously mentioned. The little rocket badniks do not want me to land in their little neck of the woods. Just had to do something here. Get rid of that badnik chain that's on the section here, first of all. Alright. No. I see what you're trying to do to me there. Go up and over so that I do not bounce off of the Eggman monitors. Wow, that has to be the first time I found a red ring in the entirety of the game so far. It had to be on the last stage. At least what I assume is the last stage.
It's showtime!
Okay, Eggman has taken over the police heavies. Okay, yeah. And I just flat ran out of rings. Say a little bit of a surprise if I go left before I fight the boss. Well, there's Puyo graffiti on the wall. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that that wasn't quite it though.
It's showtime!
Alright. This is a really difficult pattern. Yeah. Game over. That was bound to happen eventually. See, this is the end credit zone. I would make this the final zone. Oh, actually, no. This is me skipping ahead a bit, I believe. I was here, yes. In the Starry Night. So there is a stage after this, I've learned. Yay, extra lives. We definitely need extra lives, given how challenging looking that Stage 2 boss was. Okay, that's Act 1. Time to get us mentally and physically prepared for the punishment of this upcoming boss battle. Okay, I don't think that thing caught me fairly, but oh well. Gee whiz. Alright. I fell in the pit. Anyways. Can't be losing lives in the level. I have to prepare myself to lose all my lives at the end of the level. Alright. Yeah, I knew that platform was gonna fall. I had to get out of the way of that. Alright. So yeah, directly to the left just before the boss. I got an extra life, which is very helpful. Okay, this just looped me back to where I was before. Maybe this isn't the chase he was referring to. I don't know. Anyway, there's no more prolonging the inevitable. Alright. Okay, that's two egg pawns down. Uh-oh. Well, that was going well until I lost all my rings at once. The escalator. Off the piñatas.
It's showtime!
Yeah, right. I'm already dead.
It's showtime!
Could have set my watch to it.
It's showtime!
It's always going for that very first bomb, which makes me lose all of my rings right away. Ooh, that almost happened to me. Ooh, I thought that was my one. Oh, obviously not. Alright. Well, we're still trying. Willing to play through all of Starry Night again one more time for another shot at that boss. Well, that went horribly, horribly wrong. Super sneakers will not get you out of absolutely every problem. Sometimes you have to use your wits. All right. All right. That's Act 1 out of the way again. Well, that was unfortunate. I just threw a life away. There was a red ring there. Oh well. Uh-oh. Well, you're right, Gamma. There is absolutely no way of soft-locking yourself from this game. If that didn't do it, then probably nothing will. Just want to know what it's like to stay on top of the tunnel this time. Yeah, I think we're here again. Well, almost. We didn't go through that place with the little piano keys. Yeah, we didn't see this either. Okay, here we go once again. Taking in 161 giant rings and a shield, which is now already gone. All right. Okay, 3 rings in order to do the final hit. Okay, looking for the opportunity. There we go. That boss really isn't so hard, you just have to get the timing right. Now that transition makes sense, because we actually beat the boss in order to earn it. Alright. Time to take on a metallic fortress. Okay, that was dumb. Okay, we're getting really close to our second ad break. Everybody stick around. Thank you everybody for staying tuned in. This has been a quite amazing playthrough of Sonic Megamix Mania right here on Brady the RPG Cat. Stick around. Alright. Get a little further down into this. Oh no. Ah, great time for one of those things to be around. Don't think I can get through that gate, even though I can bop the badnik over there. Alright. Alright. That way. They become almost unavoidable these times, the Eggman monitors. Don't tell me this is a loop. I asked you not to tell me that. Question is, how do I get out of the loop? Alright. Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is Brain of the RPG Cat. I have been playing Sonic Megamix Mania. I'm on the last stage at the moment. Okay, I must have missed something up there. Yeah, there you go. You know, we're making and breaking circuits just like in the Incredible Machine. It's a really good use of the junk piles from Flying Battery. Well, once again, it's another red ring. Neato. Up.
It's showtime.
Okay, we're fighting the trash compactor again. And Metal Sonic is here. Because we're late enough in the game for Metal Sonic to be here. There we go. Are you surprised that I got out of the trash compactor again? I didn't think you would. I didn't think you'd be. Alright. Wow, those were some crazy loops. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. What a time to backfire. Killing me there, critter. Alright. I think I got just left of the chase this time. Running a long elevator to another checkpoint with more rings. Destroy 3 generators. Now everything is self-destructing. Flames directly behind me. Alright. So am I racing metal at this point? Doesn't look like the flames are chasing us anymore. Oh no, wait, never mind. Spoke too soon. Holy gee. Something tells me that, you know, even that this much of a glow, it's not the worst of it. No, never mind. It is definitely the worst of it. Anybody who has played some Sonic the Hedgehog has been in a race level before. Can't help but feel as though the people who programmed this wanted this to be the mother of all race levels. Of course, I should live so long in order to find out. Okay, not the direction I want to ring dash. Ah, gee whiz. Through the fire and the flames, I'll carry on. Hey, Eggman, this time don't build the entirety of your evil lair on 3 flimsy little red tables. I'm pretty sure he's learned his lesson by now. Yeah, we don't have time for double springs. All right. In situations like this, I miss having to jump dash, but we wouldn't want that spoiling our fun. Perish the thought. Don't want to get caught between springs either. Have a good night, Queen Vampiress. Thank you very much for tuning in. When you are running from your life, even your mod will leave you. I'm only kidding. Have a good night. Try to see if I have enough in me to try just one more run at this. I'd love to see the ending of this thing. As you can see, this whole place is falling apart. Oh, that had to happen. Alright. Still gotta take all of this very seriously. There's no speeding through level 1 just to get back to the final stage again. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was a gunner there. Up, here we are. Have to stop going in a loop, grab the 1-up, go up the chemical plant elevator. Alright.
It's showtime!
Huzzah! On to stage 2. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this thing this time. We get a little bit tired of your mandibles sometimes. Mind your mandibles. That's a lesson from your old buddy Sonic the Hedgehog. Drat. Always kind of hard in order to try to defy the direction of the platforms in a Sonic game. Just saying. Alright. A bit more this way. Good thing that didn't kill me. You know, there comes a time every time you play a Sonic game is that you get through a really frustrating section, you get to the other end of it, then you run through a loop-de-loop, and it's, alright, I'm gonna go through a loop-de-loop now. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the loop-de-loop now. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not going to loop this stage again. Oh, I guess I have no choice. Oh, you know what? I think that's a shortcut right there. As it would be if I didn't just keep turning myself into bacon doing it. We're in a rut. Okay, whatever happens, try not to fall off the platform this time. There we go. Oh, there's an extra life there, too. I certainly hope that I might be able to repeat on that extra life, so I actually might be able to make it through this closing sequence. That would be useful. That would be very useful. Alright. Having the double bouncers right there, that's really what's hurting me. Alright. My mind is a sieve. I know nothing except for sonic mechanics. Would have been really useful to have memorized sonic mechanics at that point. Yeah. So if I just remember to keep grabbing that life monitor, then I don't have to restart the stage anymore. I can actually just finish out this game. So remember, do lots of ring dashing. Ring dashing shall set me free. Alright. Okay, I think the wall got to me. I don't think I was killed by a single badnik. No siree. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Of course it wasn't going to survive that. No, siree. This is where they really wanted me to pay attention. Don't lose the entire stage because you weren't dumb enough in order to pick up the extra life. Ah, gee whiz. Okay. Ring dashed in the wrong direction that time, Sonic. Oh, gee whiz. Way to get stuck. Uh-oh. Fire? Why did it have to be fire? I don't think I was ever that far behind from the start. You see that there's a switch here. Oh. That was what the Easter egg was. Is that if you go over there, you press that button, and you get the guy from the Knuckles Paramount show telling you to run from the flames of disaster. Let's do that again. Run! Alright. Okay, so I have learned my lesson, guy from the Knuckles miniseries. I am going to run like crazy to get out of here. right. No, you guys patched out the jump patch, but if there was ever a time to patch it up in, it would be during this sequence. Ah, jeez. Always get stuck in that pit. If there's one time that I need to mind whether or not I use the light speed dash, it's in that section right there. %78 done. Yay, progress. Congratulations. I'm so glad that you're nearly done with the video. I can't wait for it to come out. Since you're back, Polly, I do want to show you that Easter egg that Gamma had mentioned before he left. Go over here, hit that switch, and then the Knuckles guy says, "Run, bitch!" Yeah, this is the chase. As I'm trying to... my final boss, the Flames of Disaster. Uh-oh. That wasn't quite it. Oh, no, 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 dude. Don't ring dash in that direction. That direction is the bad direction. Well, versus Metal Sonic, well, not really, because Metal Sonic is just trying to get the hell out of here like I am. Metal Sonic and Eggman are a meter in this stage. Is that if you are trailing Eggman, then you're going too slow. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the ring dash is not helping me here. Okay. Sort of sounds like the 16-bit version of Take It to the Limit. A little bit. I think it has a little bit of Death Egg in it, too. The Paul Stanley version. Oh, drat. The really hard part is that when you're in the flames, it makes it really hard to see where the rings are. So even if you were trying to save yourself doing ring dashes, yeah, you kind of lose that a little bit. Oh gee. Let go of me, Crabman. That was an intense run until the grabber got me, yep. There we go again. Drat. You don't have to start completely over. Well, I would be if it weren't for that just one handy monitor right there next to the checkpoint. For a while, I thought that was the Easter egg until I didn't realize I was running by a giant switch the whole time. I've died there several times as well. Oh my god. Sonic the Hedgehog. Have to motivate in a sense of forward momentum. Hey, happy to bypass the pit and completely. Phew. All right, I made it.
It's showtime.
And now I have to fight Metal Sonic. Oh. Perhaps fight was not the proper word. Okay, we're getting really close to the second ad. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna snooze button this once. If it interrupts again... Oh no, I can't snooze button anymore. Okay, so we're gonna go into the next ad. I'm going just to take a half a second in order to... We're gonna podcast this a little bit, and then when we get it to the other end of the 2-minute ad, I'm going to take my shot at Metal Sonic. I think that sounds relatively fair. Not everybody subscribes to Turbo like I do, as I certainly hope that anybody does is actually getting the revenue. And like I said, things are going really good. I can't wait to show my new video. I can't wait for Polly's new video to come out. Is the reason I keep getting informed of it, of course, is that I did some of the Sonic Rumble vid cap, as I was one of, I believe, 9 people who did the vid cap for the Sonic Rumble video. So I'm definitely looking forward to that and see my own footage again. You're in it for a lot, actually, like for 15, like 15 people total, you know. And well, so everyone would know it was me. I played as Pajama Eggman the whole time. And anyways, I just really like Pajama Eggman is probably the closest thing I have to my own player character in that. There's a few where I'm Dodon Pa, but that was because I guess we were playing as 4 Dodon Pas in a single team for that section. It's a good thing I took this break, is that, you know, I feel like I'm just a little sore just behind my thumb, and that's really just from me mashing the thumb pad on my controller. So I get to rest that a little bit before, you know, I try to fight Metal Sonic combined with Robotnik and the mashing machine. That's going to be fun. That's why you take breaks every so often, yeah. You're the smart one for doing that. Ugh. I almost didn't make it tonight. Is that, you know, I took a nap. I was sleeping really well. As I made it just a little past 7 o'clock before I woke up, and then I said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing a stream tonight. I better go take care of that." Okay, so now we're back. All right, let's do this like Brutus.
It's showtime.
See, am I supposed to be hitting Eggman or am I supposed to be hitting Metal Sonic? That's my first question. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be hitting Eggman. Alright. Wait, what is this? It is the final boss battle. The flames that are rising in the background are just in the background. They're not hurting me at all. Ah, drat. Okay, that leaves me with what? 1 life left? Just 1 life left?
It's showtime.
Oh. Okay, well. Unfortunately, at this point, I have lost all of my lives, and I would need to start all 3 stages over again. So I'm not going to do that just yet. What I'm going to do instead is that I'm going to hold this off for a couple of weeks. I'm going to go back, I'm going to finish Sonic Colors, and then I'm going to come back to this. And we'll play and then we'll play through the entire game again. Maybe we'll play as Shadow or Mighty or Knuckles. I was also supposed to get Amy Rose. I don't think that part of the mod loaded properly just yet. But anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in to Brainy the RPG Cat. Thank you to Polly B from the 303, and also thank you to Gamma, codename Gamma, who was one of the developers, for tuning in tonight, and Queen Vepris, my mod, as always. And so, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go do a raid on Twitch here. Let's see, who would we like to pay a visit to right now? Stella Cosmister is on right now. They've been playing Monster Hunter Stories, which is something that I've been getting interested in. Probably that's something that I'm going to add to the rotation sometime soon. Let me see. Who else is on right now? Yeah, I think we're going to go over to Stella Cosmister. Yeah, check out her game of Monster Hunter Stories. Yeah, your roommate is playing that right now, too. It looks like a pretty cool game, doesn't it? Alright, so this is great. This was a really, really enjoyable evening, and it is mostly due to the fact that, you know, this is such a fantastic mod, you know. And, yeah, I was always really curious about it, and we're probably going to be looking at some more Sonic Mania mods in the future. Yeah, let's give a raid. Alright, folks. Everybody say hi to Stella Cosmister for me. Don't forget our special raid message. Raiding Raid Roll Initiative. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, BRNY means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change you want to see in the world. Have a good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for watching.